So the difference between this drill stationary, and when we go to the mat, you can see now you're all breathing hard, is that the drill, where we move from one end of the mat to the other, yes, it helps with mobility, but it really helps with fluidity, and it's just a general warm-up that we do along with a lot of other movements. This drill, when we do it stationary, we should try to do it as fast as we can while remaining technically proficient. And you see that level of exertion up to 30 reps, 15%. It doesn't seem like a big number, right? We could easily knock out 30 push-ups or 30 crunches, but 30 repetitions of this particular drill, which is such an interesting motion that we do maybe when we roll, but not constantly. It adds a certain challenge, right? And we reach a physical threshold first. And at that point, we have to push beyond the physical threshold with the mind. And there's a mental threshold, of course, too. But what happens is when we start to go into purely the mental realm, then it sort of reestablishes and reinitiates the physical threshold. So whatever limit we thought we had, this is the top of the physical threshold. Now we go into the mental realm, and all of a sudden, the physical threshold jumps up to here again, because the mind can push the body far, 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 far beyond what you believe or even know or could conceive of or imagine is capable. You can do much more than that. So 30 reps of a shrimp and a half shouldn't be a big deal, but you see that because it's the first time we've done this, it's challenging. And you'll also notice that your shoulders in particular, and maybe one of your legs is a little tight because of the exertion made by basing off the leg and shooting the hip out and then rolling over the shoulder. So this is good because it also builds some physical toughness. It builds a calloused body. Not literally a callus where you get, the rough, dry patches of skin on your palms or feet because you do things barefoot or barehanded like when you lift, but a callus that the body can take the punishment of the mat against it, especially when it's self-imposed. It's going to help you in a live situation. So again, when you do this drill, it's nice to demonstrate it by doing this and opening and folding and going, and there's all the little technical details, and then we reverse it and come back out. That's great. But what we're looking for is a very enthusiastic and robust series of repetitions, right? Something like this. Right, and so on. That there's so much hip mobility, the legs are large enough to pass, to move, and don't try to rush, but definitely try to increase the velocity. And of course, the more you do it, the speed will come with practice. Okay? Make sense?